Tonight, the Cubbies crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Adbert Alzolay gets the win.
Checking back in on this exciting two-way player experiment where we're seeing some solid results on the mound so far, but he's been less consistent at the plate. Mike Lowell, I want your take right now. Should they have him just be a pitcher, or does he need a little bit more time?
Well, I would love to give someone with that type of talent more time. I think he's proven that from a pitching standpoint, he can excel and stay in the big leagues. So that's the first positive that I see. To have the talent to even be able to contribute as a position player, you just don't see that often. It's very few and far between. I would love to give him a little bit of a longer leash, a few more opportunities, because if that talent that we have seen on the pitcher's mound can translate into being a position player, it opens up so many advantages for a team to have a guy with that type of ability on your roster.
That's former World Series MVP Mike Lowell with his insight. Mike, thanks.
It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Set to get his evening at the plate started, David Boucher trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
And that misses 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. In now for Colorado, Dom Nunez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On it's tailor-made to short. 6-4. The tag, and he is out. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. And stepping in, David Boucher. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. Next to dig in, David Boucher. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Up next, David Boucher, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Now from a rainy Coors Field in Denver.
Boucher.
So to get his day started at the plate, David Boucher trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up, and he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air. So quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt.
Boucher.
Next to the plate for the Padres, David Boucher. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. And quickly there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Carlos Herrera flew out last time up. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in will be David Boucher. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Boucher.
Next to hit is David Boucher. He flew out in his last AB. Now here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Alberto gloves it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Striding in for the Rockies, Hanser Alberto. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Austin Gomber is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
So the next to bat will be David Boucher. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Fouled off. Gomber has registered more than 80 innings of work, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-1. Grounded weakly toward third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
At the plate now is Hanser Alberto, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Next to stand in is Colton Welker. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hits this one hard the other way. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Boucher.
Stepping in next, David Boucher. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
That's wide, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Grisham aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air out to straightaway left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Austin Gumber.
The pitcher, Austin.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Leading up for the
1 and
Rockies,
2. Here it comes.
the center fielder, Byron.
Pitch
Buxton.
popped up. Crone is there.
I got it. Mine.
1 away.
Boucher.
So now here is David Boucher. Flew out last time up. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Carlos Herrera, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. 0-1, here it comes. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now into the box, David Boucher. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to hit, Casey Golden. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
The left fielder, Casey.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And a huge insurance run is in to score all the way from first.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel
6-4 the outcome today. The Rockies jumped ahead in the 7th. Win in
Case, how long before they scrap this experiment of him being a two-way player and have him specialize on what he's best at? Because his numbers in the minors are a far cry from what we're seeing at the major league level.
Listen, the big leagues is a different animal. It's just a different animal altogether. So he had success in the minor leagues. He really did well as a two-way player. You almost can't expect that when a guy gets to the big leagues. He's probably going to struggle one way or the other until he really figures out, a really good routine, really what he needs to do, facing big league pitchers day in and day out, and hitters day in and day out. So I think for me, give him some time. Let him go throughout this year and into next year, and really give him some time to see how he does over a few months period.
just west of downtown Milwaukee. We come. Ready now is Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses for ball one. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next up is Willie Adames, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. 1 ball, no strikes the count. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Avisail Garcia goes down for the 2nd out in the bottom half. Tyrone Taylor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Pitch outside, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. So now here is David Boucher looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First offering.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Pops this one up. Torreyes calls for it. 1 down. Now at the plate here is Lou Valenzuela. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. No balls and a strike to count. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And there's 1 away. Next for Milwaukee, Jacob Nottingham. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here comes the 1-0.
Here we go, guys. No, that's outside. Ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So now the Brewers pitcher, Adrian Hauser, ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. 1-0 the count. Hit to first, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ronald Torreyes flew out last time up. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next will be Willie Adames. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Next it'll be David Boucher. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Boucher.
He's set. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at third. To second for 1. On to first. So they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Avisail Garcia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Again, another foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee.
Hey, we got 1 here. Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next, here is Tyrone Taylor. He singled in his first AB. In there for strike 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Lou Valenzuela will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Taylor is off of first with 2 away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Pitch is popped up. Tatis is there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Now at the plate is Jacob Nottingham. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Robbie Grossman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Robbie Grossman becomes out number 2 this inning. Manuel Margot is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So they into the box, Ronald Torreyes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. From the stretch, Willie Adames is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Matt Olson popped into foul ground his last time up. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Padres.
Boucher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, David Boucher. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out. So here is Avisail Garcia. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tyrone Taylor is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping up is Lou Valenzuela. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now to the plate, here is Jacob Nottingham. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Nottingham.
A ball and a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Billy McKinney will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Billy McKinney goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. San Diego led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. David Boucher with his 4th win this season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that'll do it for us. For Mark